This is your weekly VA projections brought to you by Tianshe 927 and Vlad Lotto. Let's get into it. What's good, people? We back. New look, new feel. Everything is real. We are checking out the pick 5, pick 4, cash pop, and pick 3 for the week for VA. And hey, remember, in the comment section, weekly, Tianshe 927 leaves her morning and evening predictions. So make sure you checking that comment section out, hitting her up, showing her some love. If you got a question for me or her, just at Tianshe 927 or at Vlad Lotto in the comment section, and we will answer it at our earliest convenience. Our goal is to help you become a better lottery player and catch these hits. Whatever pick 5 number you see that you like, I want you to play it this week. I've been playing the pick 5 off and on, and I like it. You have to use that 5 ball. You got to use that 5. If you're not using that 5 ball, you're missing out, especially with the pick 5. Pick 3, pick 4. Pick 4, you need it too. Pick 3, that's up to thee, because they funny with the money. Did any of you catch that 5 ball trip 7? I hit you with the 391 over the weekend. Did you catch it? I don't know. If you're new to the channel, we call hits every week. On this sheet right here, I like 91175, 14971, 355, 19, 47204, 8006, Remember, you can play what you like. Now on this pick 4 sheet right here, this week we are looking for 7707, 11, 44, and 66. So 7786 is a definite go. 0377, as you know, 3377, 3777. Good. 3777 could come through for you. Don't sleep on 8722. I just had to make it rhyme. We got 5322, 5731. I've been playing Christmas off and on. So, we got 07680 on this sheet right here. 20688, 94765, 45844, 82424, 44260. Let's check out the pick 4 for the week. Now, we're starting off with 7069, 2225, 5840, 6601, 4578, and 3436. This week, cut 9 is due overall. Cut 2 is due during the day. That quad 8 and 3 is hard to get in, but you can get it in online. Speaking of online, we're going to talk about that online gameplay and cashing in tickets. Is crazy. I cashed in the $10 voucher joint. I got it, and I tried to cash it in at the retailer. The machine kept I went to 2 different locations. I went to the kiosk. The kiosk wouldn't even scan it on my phone. So I'm gonna try it again on Monday. If I cannot get that to upload in the community tab for you, I will be posting that voucher barcode. The first person that gets it to work, it's yours. So, with that said, or if you know how to make it work, you let me know. It's supposed to work at the retailer, but apparently my ticket isn't working. I don't know. Anywho, we got the 2 during the day. That quad 8 and quad 3 is hard to come out. At night, we got the 1. Your pairs really didn't move like that. We got 7707. Daytime, you got 07 and 11. They're the only ones that are 50 out. And that adds up to cut some 9. So, boom, there you go. Another hit for you. Daytime, you have... No, daytime is 0711. So, that's 9 right there for you. And then at night, you got 4166. This week due is 6832. That's cut 9. 0456 is cut 5. And 2697 is cut 4. Even is due overall and daytime. But at night you got even, odd. So could that lead to us getting a trip in the pick 4 with a fire quad? Are you listening, Lawrence? I think we could get a fire quad. Now, which one they gonna drop? I don't know. But 7-7 is your top pair for your pick 4 picks. I like 7-7-7-8 and 4-4-7-7. If you got your cut sheets, make it do what it do. 0-7, I like that. 0-7-7-7 and 1-7-7-7. Daytime, you could see 0-0-5-7, or like I said, 0-1-1-7 is my pick. For the 11, I like 1100. They could bring it. They just brought that 13-13, and they brought 13. Was it 1-3-1-0? I think it was a 1-3. Yeah, it was 3-1-1-0. So with the 3-1-1-0 coming and the 1-1-3-3 coming, the next obvious sequence to that is 0-1-1-0. What say you? I'm not trying to keep your hope up. Remember, this is all for entertainment. For the 4-4, we could get that quad 4 back as a fireball with 4-4-4-7 or 4-4-4-9. And for 6-6, I like 1-6-6-6 and 6-6-8-9. But what if they bring the quad 6? You never know. Let me know what you're playing this week before you hit that dough. We're looking at the pick 4 projections for the week. We could see that 3-7-7-1, that 7-5-9-7. I like the 9-9-5-5. I like the 6-5-5-5, the 15-0-5. Anything is possible. You could get that 2-1-3-1 this week, the 3-9-7-7, the 7-1-9-5. What about the 0-1-6-0-8 or the 4-2-2-0-6? You could definitely put those in the mix. 2-7-2-4-4 could come through for you. 0-0-0-2-4. I'm noticing every week they're throwing a pick 3 number in the pick 5. So you could try your pick 3 or pick 4 number in the pick 5 with 0. And or double up on the numbers. Fireball, do as thou wilt. We got the pick 3 for the week. 9-8-7 looks good to me because they're going to start rolling out more series. What about that 8-1-8? 1-7-1, that's a sleeper. Watch out for it. 5-5-7, I think that could also come through too because the 5-5 pair and the 5-7 pair are due. So could we see the repeat 7-5-7 or could they hit us with 5-5-7? What say you? Let us know. That is a no-hitter if you got your sheet. I like that 6-2-6. I had that in last week. They just keep jumping over my numbers. And remember, last weekend, I gave you guys 3-1-9. So don't sleep on the heat that we drop here. Because if you checked out the weekend numbers, we gave you that 3-1-9. Speaking of hitting that dough, I like these games online. Now, I turned my winning coins into $1, and I got that dollar all the way up to $21, and I just pretty much played it out. But as you can see, they got different jackpots. I like the progressive games, the Jackpot Spectacular. Which one did I play today? I played the Bonus Showdown, and I played that 100X. That was a good one. So you let me know which games you're playing. I played the Claw. I didn't like the Claw. I didn't like the Claw. The Claw was okay. That took some of my money. But you let me know what games you're playing and how you're converting your points. You can do online games, V Sports. You got drawings every 2 minutes. It's crazy. Scratchers. You can get yourself a online scratcher. So, I guess, anything is, scan a ticket. You can play around with it online. Let me know, did you sign up? Have you signed up? I mean, they've been having problems if you look at the home screen. We are aware players are experiencing issues with redeeming online rewards free play. I was having an issue scanning tickets the other day where they weren't scanning and or the points weren't showing up. So, hey, work it out. But you let me know what your experience has been with the online games. And what's your favorite online game to play. Let us know. So for pick 3, they ended off the week with 600. I had 500. But 600 was a no-hitter. So, hey, if you're following your sheets, we're down to about 44 numbers now. It's getting tight. It's getting tight. We only got 18 weeks left, if I'm not mistaken. Kids are back in school. So, hey, remember, Tuesdays, Fridays, Sundays, those are the days that we have not seen trips. Daytime starting off with 502-918-670-161-023 and 854. And I forgot to mention this at the pick 4 part of the video, but could that quad 2 come through for you? Anything is possible. We only saw that 2 one time last week, so don't sleep. As far as the nighttime, you got 085-954-763-491-138 and 542. And I think they could hit us with 191 or 171 this week. I know you're getting tired of me saying that, but they could show up. For the week, we're looking for 528, 106, and 457. Even, odd is due overall. Even is due during the day. Even, odd at night. At night, I like that trip 7 or 9, 6, 7. I'm going to hit you with your pick 3 picks in a sec. But your top pair is 1, 8, followed by 3, 5, 5, 5, and 5, 7. Daytime, you still got that 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 8, 2, 3, 5, 5. So could they do the one-digit switch from 600 to trip 0? They could. Could they just go ahead and bring that 600 back? Very possible. Watch out for the back-to-back repeats. I think we're going to end up with one in the pick 4 before the pick 3. What say thee? I don't know. Nighttime, your top pair is 2, 5, 3, 4, 5, 5, followed by 3, 6, 5, 8, and 7, 7. It's going to be a long week. Kids are back in school. It's only a handful of cities that still aren't in school. Chesapeake, I'm talking to you. How do y'all get to stay out of school and y'all ain't even got no water, no beaches? Y'all do got lakes. You ain't got no beach. Go back to school too. Anywho, what say you? You let me know what you're playing this week. Let's jump into some cash pop and my pick 3 picks. This week's cash pop is starting off with the 4, followed by the 13 and the 15. Once those drop, you're looking for 5, 1, and 6. Now, I like to start off the week playing all 6, but the 4 is your top priority. I thought it was going to come when they dropped the 3. I had a $100 ticket. I was like, "Arr!" Anywho, my top pick for pick 3 this week is 181. The 3, 5, 5, 5, and 5, 7 could bring 3, 5, 7. I like 5, 5, 3, but we could get hit with 3, 3, 5. For the 0, I'm liking trip 0. Fireball it, stay on it. So like I said, this week I like 181, 2, 3, 1 could pop up. Trip 5, 7, 6, 9, stay on it, and trip 1. Would I play trips every draw? No, I haven't been playing trips every draw. I've only been really focusing on them on Tuesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. But you do as thou wilt. As far as daytime, they are due Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. Night, they are due Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Do with that information as thou wilt. Let it keep you warm like a quilt. Did you get a piece of that 1313? I saw a pile of tickets up at the Shell. Somebody caught it for $2,400, and they actually had it as Zach. There's 1313 in the order, so I'm pretty sure they caught it at Zach. I'll get the story on it from the street sometime this week. You let me know what you're playing. Stay tuned. We will be tapping in on Friday to give you the weekend suggestions. Shouts out to my co-chair, Tiansha927. Thank you for everything that you do. She even tried to cash the voucher. She couldn't get it to work. I couldn't get it to work. She suggested I printed it out. So we're going to see what happens. But I will be posting that in the community tab if I don't get it to hit. And to be honest with you, my honest opinion on it and my verdict is I will not be messing with the online vouchers for in-store. Instead, I will be converting my points to the online games. I literally turned $1 into $21 today. Well, on Sunday. So, anything's possible. I'm shooting for one of those big online prizes. I'll let them take their personal property taxes out of that. With that said, I'm not going to keep you from getting this bread. As always, please play responsibly. When you can afford it, please use that fireball. Because I know we all going through it. We all going through it. So, with that said, I ain't going to keep you from getting this bread. As always, let's get this chicken. We'll see you on Friday. Like, share, and subscribe. As always, let's get this chicken.